Welcome back. I don't know, we're experiencing technical difficulties today. We're going to have Roger Stone on in just a bit, and I took some time this morning to go back in the Wayback Machine to when he was on What's the Deal, and it was long before his sentence was commuted, and we're going to catch up with him. I want to remind him of some of the things we talked about, and hopefully sometime in this hour we'll have those clips for you. Is GFX1 available? Because there is a story that I want to talk to you about, and I spoke about this before, and now it's rattling around again. Psilocybin sessions, psychedelics could help people with addiction and anxiety. There's a new study out there where NYU is one of the participants in it, and some of the country's leading medical research centers are doing intense therapy and 6-hour psychedelic journeys deep into the minds to do things like quit smoking and worry less. So there is mounting evidence that this, it's basically a natural, it's basically a natural psychedelic. It grows out of like fertilizer into a mushroom. And they're like mushrooms. And it turns out that these things are all natural. They're not addictive. They're not even drugs. They're not even like illegal, okay? But these organic mushrooms have some special, the psilocybin, which is the active ingredient in the mushrooms. It has an effect on the mind where people can quit smoking, quit drinking, quit drugs, get over PTSD and anxiety. It kind of has, given in the right doses, it helps you get over anxiety. So imagine like how many soldiers are out there that come back from war, and I think 22 veterans kill themselves every day. 22 every single day. Imagine if there's some breakthrough here where people can use a natural organic mushroom, vegetable, to try to start overcoming some of that stuff. And my friend Caller, who watches all the time, says the psilocybin opens your third eye and the government doesn't want us to know. It may be true. It may actually be true. You know, when I was a younger man in another country on a vacation, and when I was just in my 20s, some of these Jamaican guys were like, hey, you should test out this thing. It tastes so good. Meantime, it tasted absolutely horrible, absolutely disgusting. But it does kind of bring your mind to another level of consciousness, which, to Carla's point, maybe it does open your third eye. I don't know. We'll see. But I thought it was worth talking about that. In a time when we're trying to vaccinate people and we're trying to come up with cures and we're trying to ban hydroxychloroquine, which is a drug that's been approved for 60 years, you got, another naturally occurring substance, an organic vegetable, basically, that has some really positive effects on helping people. But you probably won't hear about that in the mainstream media. I would assume you're not going to hear about that. The overstock train continues flying at 114, hit as high as 116. Up to date on that. And Bitcoin up $432 at 12,325. And lots going on in my two of my favorite pieces in my portfolio. We'll take a look at some other stuff a little later on in hour 3. A couple things that I'm working on that I want to tell you about. But we're going to take a quick break right here. And for Money Monday, it don't get more money than this. Right after this, Joe Pinion is going to join us for a little liquid lunch. We'll take a quick break, more liquid lunch right after this.